Yes. Oh yes. Here we go. G'day guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm out off jibbing again, chasing the snapper, learning more about what I need to do to be able to be more consistent with catching the snapper. I've been catching one or two every session that over that 50 range, which is great. It's really good, but I'd love to catch maybe a couple more, a handful more, or like even a heap of small ones one session, so I can figure out how to be more consistent across here. So I've got a couple plans in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the electric in and spot lock in places where I think there's really good fish, hang around for 5 or 10 minutes there, flick some plastics, and then move on. The second thing is I'm not going to drift over the same ground that I've previously drifted, even though I might catch a snapper on that. I feel like they're very scarce around here, and they get scared by boat noise and all that sort of stuff, so I'm going to change my drifts every single time. If I've managed to lock onto a fish, I'm going to quickly press spot lock and then go from there. So that's the plan for today. Here we go. Take along for a ride. Big slimy. Look at that. Big bait. I'll put him back. Not what we wanted. It's okay. Nippy this morning, bit of a cold morning, but look at that sunrise. You can't beat that. That is so cool. Such a good morning. Yes. Oh yes. Here we go. Absolutely smacked it. It's not a big one, but it's still a snapper. Oh buddy, come over here. I've been waiting for you all morning. Woo! Nice little one, probably, how big is he? 30, 35, so perfect little panny. I'm going to keep this guy and put him on the barbie later on today. Perfect little pan size. Been a very quiet morning, and then finally this guy's absolutely come along and whacked it. Like again, I said, I changed the plastic. We've been fishing here for about an hour and a half, and I finally got my first legal snapper on the board. So yeah, learning. Like I said, every time I'm learning more and I'm taking more out of it, and hopefully there's going to be one session before summer comes where they just absolutely turn on and smack them. So, but still, who's complaining about a legal snapper on a plastic here in Sydney? So I'm going to quickly deal with this guy and keep fishing. I've got a new partnership with Tackle Club, so tackleclub.com.au. They're a monthly subscription box where you can buy monthly lure boxes, and basically what you get every month is something like this. So for this month I chose the inshore pack. I got a X-Wrap, I've got a sinking stick which will be great on the kingies when they start coming on in the river. I've got some really good flash minnow soft plastics. Also, obviously, the beautiful Tackle Club sticker. These chase bait squids, I think they'll be really good just dead sticking them. And then obviously I've got some jig heads as well. What are they? 3/4 of an ounce and 7/0. So Tackle Club not only just have the inshore packs, they've got barra packs, freshwater packs, bass packs, estuary, saltwater, all sorts of different packs. They've got a Father's Day sale going on right now as well, so if you want to go to and do something like this, it's a really great option. So if I go through what they sent me, a Rapala XR Mag 20, Fish Arrow J Split, a Chase Bait Squid pack, Fish in Flanker, which is a sinking minnow, and the TT Tournament 7/0 3/4 ounce. That adds up to $103.79 if you buy that from any normal tackle store. But the subscription cost at Tackle Club was only $69.99. But also, if you use code Lunatics10, you'll get 10% off your first month with Tackle Club. So something to really, really consider, especially if you're out lure fishing a lot and you use lures a lot. You're probably going to save 30-40 bucks a month in going to the tackle store instead. So yeah, such a good thing. And thank you Tackle Club again for sponsoring them. Alright, well that's going to do it for the little snapper session this morning. Only that one fish, and sort of worked out a couple more things. Again, not very consistent in regards to how many I'm catching, but I'm not complaining really. I've caught a heap of 50s and a couple of 60s as well on that 35. It's way more consistent than I've ever been over the last couple of years catching snapper on plastic. So all in all, I'm really happy with it, but I just want to get better and better at it each single time. So the plan now is we're going to go in just on the inside of Jib and Reef and a couple of other spots and try for some squid. Spend about 10-15 minutes at each spot, see if we can't pull up a couple, and then see what we want to do after that. Big squid on. So big and it's a good squid. Biggest thing is just to keep tight with them. When you net it, oh yeah, that's an ink on the boat. That's great. Okay, yep. You'll net from behind. There we go. You gonna ink again? Or you good, buddy? Have a look at that. That's a beautiful Sydney squid here at Oak Park. Just before you saw that lovely drone footage of me explaining what grounds I look for here off Sydney or anywhere in regards to where I can catch squid and what grounds are actually really, really good for them. This is such a nice fish. Look at it, he's all flared up, nice and red and stuff, but they can change colour quite often. And if I place him on something else, he'll change into a different colour, but such a good squid. Gonna keep this one. I absolutely love fresh squid. You can't beat fresh squid. Salt and pepper on the barbie today. This Arvo is going to be absolutely perfect along with that beautiful snapper. But yeah, such a good fish. Technically a cephalopod, not a squid, not a fish, sorry. So to kill them quickly, there's a couple ways. People do the karate chop method, all that sort of stuff, but when they're in your hands, if you just squeeze right behind here, you squeeze just enough, bang, you see how he went white then? Top half's gone white, all that sort of stuff. He's now dead, ready for me to deal with and chuck into our ice box.
Also, don't forget, if you want any apparel, go to 7 Seas. Today I've got on the Ibis hoodie, and underneath I've got the Dead Fish long sleever. They are amazing products, especially this time of year. Keep you warm, and then when it heats up, you can take the hoodie off and just wear the long sleeve all day. It's perfect for this time of year. They have a Father's Day bundle coming up with a couple of hats and a hoodie and all that sort of stuff, so go check them out. Use code Lunatics when you check out for 10% off. So yeah, thanks again to 7 Seas for sponsoring this video and helping all of us out. So go over and help them out.
Another squid. He's letting out all his ink nice and early, which is great. Oh buddy, up he come. Nice little one. You're gonna let all the ink out, not real sweet. Just down there for a second, buddy. Of course you did. Another beautiful little squid. This one's only a little one, perfect live bait size, but again, perfect strip size too. So I'm gonna quickly deal with this guy. There's no legal size on squid, but perfect eating either way, even if I have it for a bit of tucker or as a strip bait. So yeah, like I said again, just pinch behind the head and then bang, straight in the ice bag. All right, well, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. I tried to get the trio, what I think is 3 of the easily accessible fish here in Sydney: a snapper, a squid, and a flathead. Managed to get 2 out of the 3, so 2 out of 3 ain't bad, really. I missed a couple here at Mary's Reef, which is kind of disappointing, but also at the same time, a great learning experience to try and get the trifecta. And I'm going to try that challenge again sometime in the future, see if I can get a legal snapper, a squid, and a flathead all in one session. I've only been out for about 3.5 hours, so that's not a bad go considering the amount of time I've spent out on the water this morning. So hope you all enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget, if you want to get some merch, 7seasapparel.com. Use code Lunatics to get 10% off, and as always, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.